The ocean is home to some of the most fascinating creatures on our blue planet. Watching a documentary in the ocean or taking a relaxing day off at the beach is all one needs to be convinced of its beauty. The vast oceans of the world may look boring on the surface, but deep down it's bursting with life. Among the thousands of creatures that call the great ocean abyss their home, there are some creatures that give even expert divers a run for their money. Join us today as we take a deep dive into 5 ocean creatures you should definitely avoid. Now, if you like these videos and want to see more, then make sure you leave us a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications to be the first to watch all our new and exciting videos. I will be replying to every comment on this video as well, so good luck. The first creature on our list is a member of the octopus family with venom that packs a punch. They're usually found in the Pacific Ocean, where they lay low in tide pools. These unique octopuses can also be found in reefs in the intertidal and subtidal zones, avoiding surf conditions. They like to burrow in sand and hide in crevices when not hunting for food. In base form, the body of blue-ringed octopuses is a mixture of yellow, brown, or gray, with its distinctive blue rings blended into the brown-gray patches. Octopuses have the ability to darken and lighten patches to adapt to surroundings and camouflage themselves. Blue ring octopuses, however, have additional command over their skin pigmentation. Their characteristic iridescent blue markings glow when stressed or when they desire to stand out. These creatures look like regular octopuses and tend to avoid contact with humans when possible, but when they feel threatened, several blue rings appear on their body, which means it's time to back off. Just like other species of octopus, they are venomous, but what earns them a spot on our list is the potency of their venom. Researchers have found that this creepy crawler carries enough venom to kill 26 adult humans in mere minutes. This is no small feat for a creature that ranges in sizes of 5 to 8 inches. It has a very mild bite, and many victims report not feeling the actual attack at all. Once affected, the venom moves quickly, weakening and even paralyzing the skeletal muscles of the victim. If the diaphragm is affected, respiratory failure and death may follow. Victims usually remain mentally lucid and conscious throughout paralysis. Other symptoms include excessive sweating, nausea, headache, and loss of vision. The good thing about these octopuses is that they're not overly aggressive. In almost all recorded cases of a blue ring octopus attack, the octopus was clearly irritated. The most common way to aggravate these creatures is to remove them from water. Our next sea creature to watch out for is called the lionfish. And it's as cool as they come. This fish is an aggressive predator that doesn't care about the other little fishes. It's native to the Indo-Pacific Ocean, but has been known to invade other warm waters such as those in the Atlantic. Because lionfish are not native to the Atlantic waters, they have very few predators to control their population. They're carnivores that feed on small crustaceans and fish, including the young of important commercial fish species such as snapper and grouper. A ferocious species, lionfish's stomachs can swell up to 30 times their normal size as they tear apart their meal. According to the Smithsonian Magazine, this means they can decimate a school of fish in no time at all. Lionfish not only have huge appetites, but also reproduce in spectacular fashion. They don't have a specific mating season or zone, which means a female can release about 2 million eggs per year anywhere she pleases. The lionfish also has a unique appearance. It has several pectoral fins that make it beautiful to watch in an aquarium, but don't be deceived because that beauty is also protected by 18 needle-like dorsal fins. The lionfish sting is very painful, which is why divers are advised to avoid them at all costs. When a lionfish's spike punctures human flesh, the pressure moves out toxins from the 2 venom glands along the fish's backbone. The poison passes through ducts on either side of the backbone through the spine and into the victim. The severity and period of these reactions depend on the victim's sensitivity to the toxin and how many spikes have punctured them. The only known solution is to remove the spikes and soak the wound in hot water. Symptoms of a lionfish sting include nausea, breathing problems, vomiting, and convulsions. There have been cases of fatalities in children and elders, and some people are actually allergic to their sting, which can trigger anaphylaxis. Believe us when we say you don't want to come across the fish the next time you go swimming. The next entry on our list is notoriously known as the deadliest fish in the sea, and with a name like that, how can you not be afraid? The ring stonefish lives in the shallow waters of the Red and Indo-Pacific seas. It has awesome camouflage that allows it to look like a rock or ocean coral. This unique fish has 13 stout dorsal fin spines, which serve as the delivery system for its extremely venomous toxin. Its dorsal fins are lined with spikes that eject the powerful toxin when stepped on. Unlike other fish that swim away in fear when approached by humans, the reef stonefish lines its dorsal area in anticipation of an attack. The The reef stonefish feeds on small fish and crabs. It usually waits for prey to swim in its direction, then strikes with incredible speed. This fish is so fast that you need high-tech cameras to capture its striking motion. Divers and swimmers are most at risk to this underwater menace. There have been reports that its spikes are capable of piercing boots. If you are stung by this fish, expect to experience extreme pain and paralysis, and if left unchecked, it can be fatal to humans. Victims of this creature may suffer nerve damage and severe tissue death. For a complete recovery, a good amount of antivenom is needed to quickly counter the effects. The first signs are excruciating pain and swelling, but they can rapidly develop into paralysis, tissue necrosis, and even heart failure. These sneaky creatures are a nightmare for fishermen and divers, who may mistake the fish for regular rocks. Even though there are 50 or so species of the jellyfish living on the cozy coastal waters of the Earth, very few hold venom that is actually lethal to humans. The two most deadly jellyfish are the box jellyfish and the irukandji jellyfish. The box jellyfish has the uncanny ability to swim through water quickly, rather than drifting like other jellyfish species due to their strange shape, which allows them to navigate through the ocean at up to 6 meters per minute. Box jellyfish are majestic sea creatures that look like kites floating in the ocean. These creatures are almost transparent and can grow up to 10 feet long. They can be found in the coastal waters of northern Australia and the Indo-Pacific Ocean. As their name suggests, these blue creatures are shaped like a box without tentacles, making them quite easy to identify. What is less obvious is that their tentacles are packed with stingers, which will deploy venom when they come in contact with their prey. Jellyfish are known to shrink when hungry, so these deadly creatures need to eat 3 times per day. Studies have shown that the box jellyfish can lose up to 30% of its body weight within 24 hours if it doesn't eat. The box jellyfish ranks high on the list of deadliest creatures on the planet, and victims experience intense pain when stung by them. They are not aggressive towards humans, but they often come into contact with us accidentally. Symptoms of their sting include shock, paralysis, and convulsions. There have also been records of victims drowning from heart failure due to its venom. An encounter with this fish should be avoided at all costs. The last entry on our list is the textile cone snail, which thrives in the tropical Indo-Pacific Ocean off the coast of Australia. Unlike other snails, which are harmless to humans, the cone snail is capable of sending us off to an early grave. It belongs to the Conidae family, which is a group of predatory gastropod mollusks. Their spiral shells are a key identifier if you know what to look for. As the snail starts to grow, it builds upon its unique shell. All members of the cone snail family look alike, but many different conus species fall under this umbrella, some of which pose a greater threat to humans than others. They have caused several human deaths and are one of the most venomous creatures in existence. This particular snail is equipped with a sharp stinger that delivers a powerful venom that has the power to kill 60 men. Its conotoxin venom is so powerful that it can lead to death in mere minutes. Shells can become buried in the sand, which makes it easy to step on them by accident. Their shells also have beautiful patterns that might entice an unknown beachgoer into picking them up. Symptoms of the cone snail's sting include paralysis, oral numbness, muscle contractions, and vomiting. Victims should get medical help immediately if they are to have any chance at survival. These scary facts earn the cone snail the #1 spot on our list of ocean creatures you absolutely want to avoid. Oceans are vast, and some scientists believe we haven't yet discovered all the marine species that live down below. We may very well discover more strange and scary creatures in the years to come. Do you know any other dangerous sea creatures you would add to this list? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to World Trending to get updated on our newest videos.